part for me about being a mentor is the opportunity to give back to a community that has been very beneficial to me, and to help kids not fix things but move the blocks around so that they can navigate through them. I mean, the challenges of life. The best part about Reaching Higher for me is the 9th week of every session, and that's the graduation, because that's the point when we get to see all the work that they have put into themselves to overcome challenges, and at that point your whole personality breaks down and you're overwhelmed with how much good is done.
It's amazing. I love all the kids. It's hard. We have to pick a few children that we want to specifically be their mentor, and you have to kind of get an understanding for the kid just in a few hours, that first program or the first week that you meet them. And so over the 9-week period, I'd say you really establish a deep relationship with the kids that you're mentoring. I mean, I want to know that they're still doing well. I want to be connected with them, so I make sure they have my contact information, and I let the parents know that they also have that information. And it's something where you really want to see them thrive in life, and it's amazing. I feel like I have a bunch of little sisters and brothers now that I didn't have before. I have a story, and everyone has a story, and throughout the program, I was able to share my story. I was able to read a letter that I had written when I was in high school, and I found it during my first term of mentoring with Reaching Higher. So it seemed like everything kind of came together in a strange way for me to tap back into who I was as a child. And Reaching Higher allowed me to have the opportunity to share my story with the children. And having kids come up to me and say, "You made a difference by sharing your story. You've shown me that no matter what I'm going through, I can take it to the next level, and I can maybe be someone like you when I'm older." That was really powerful for me, having an effect on multiple kids. But really being contacted, I'd say 6 months later, by a specific child saying how, due to me sharing that story, they had really progressed in so many different ways, and they were living a much better life, and just knowing that I may have been that one person that breathed life into the child.
It changed my life in a number of ways. I'm able to give a lot of the advice that I've always wanted to give kids. Is giving me a chance to tell my story sometimes. That's, sometimes not an easy story to tell, but it helps other kids grow, and so it's really changed my life a lot. It gives me more confidence. Just the way they carry themselves, they become more open, they become more loving, they're better friends to each other, so it's just a great change.